pretty. I usually clear my throat before I hit the live button. It's okay though. I kind of did that a little quicker than I wanted to. I chose a good time. I think I might wake people up actually. So hopefully um, the audio is good. Okay. This is a new series that I just created, just right off the bat. And it's not to be witty, it's not to take digs at anyone. It's to attack something different. Okay? It's your life. It's your life. And you gotta take control of your life. You can't allow people to act like they run your life. It's wild. Let me just take a look at something. Like I said, a lot of people may not be hopping into this right now because it's very early in the morning. I was gonna say late night, but if you're hopping in right now, like I said before, this is a new series I'm doing because sometimes you gotta come a different way. And that doesn't mean, it kind of depends, this is more so like entertainment too. So, we'll see how it goes. Y'all know how, those who know me know how it could be with consistency sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. Um, hmm. So why, right? Why? Why? We know why. We know why. We know why. We know why. Remember, what we do on here is strictly us. One thing I need to come up with an intro. So bear with me. I'm feeling better. Thank you. Dang, are you guys showing up? That's what they're talking about. All right, let me chill. That's what's up. That's like the first time I had like a reoccurring person like show up. That made me excited. Sorry, I like freaked out there actually. I am feeling better, as you can tell. But that made me happy because it's just like, man, yeah, let's not even talk about let's not be negative. Let's not be negative. Thank you for popping in. Thank you. Um but yeah, we're gonna kind of go with the flow in this, and it's like I said before, it's your life. Anyone could really pull up and do this, but unfortunately I did it first. And I may keep doing it. And I'm gonna do it because I came up with it. I think it's creative because, like I said before, get the hint, it's my life. Okay? So this is gonna, like, I don't know, it's like, I feel so much, like, better. Whoa, that's wild, yo. This is like in real time. I feel so much better. I was gonna be, like, on that toxic horseshit that I was before. It may happen, It may happen. So, take it for what you want. I've heard someone else say that before. I promise I'm not trying to, I just slipped. But yeah, obviously we all gotta take it for what we perceive. I really don't know how to start this off with. I'm gonna start off with why Aquariuses are you said I'm glad. I hate watching people try to crush someone simply because they don't understand their wiring. Correct. Correct. Um I could break that down, and I'm not trying to make that about me just because it's my channel. But no, keep nerding out. I like that. Um, you know, yeah, yeah, we're different over here. We're set apart. You hear a lot of individuals. There's brackets, there's words, and I've kind of like hopped in and out with that, And I'm not gonna sit here and lie and act like you're not on the internet for attention. Okay, okay. At the end of the day, when you got something major going on, even when, you know, we speak on the starting point to this channel, we got another troll in there. That's all right though. I don't really feel like, but when you feel like, not feel, I didn't mean to. I was talking about that person. When you got something major to do, you just do it. Just do it. You don't have to get on the internet and like talk about it and like try to like, I don't know, get attention off of it. Especially if there's things you're doing outside of that. It's kind of hindering it. You claim that this is what you want to do, but you're not taking it seriously, and it's like affecting people. Ouch. Did you hear that one, Sagittarius? Calm your ass down, Sagittarius, because we're not just speaking on one. Sagittarius need to chill out. So, all right, let's talk about the rules in this. No names are going to be said. Obviously, I got that in the description because you can tell like I'm actually taking this a little more like serious. I think like I'm going to get a lot of things done. This is going to be just better. It's just better. It's not like, this is way better than like I just can't believe it. This is like real time. I just like thought of this right now and I was like, Zodiac Russia Roulette. Because I was going to put, you know what I'm saying? And there's going to be things that's going to flip flop and stuff like that because this is episode 1. So we're over here, you know, experimenting with it and stuff like that. I was going to get all butthurt, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, social media, bro. Like so there's still a lot of things like just personally we gotta like try to get over. We gotta try to get over a lot of things personally, and this is gonna make it so much easier though. So damn, trolls are going down. Trolls are going down. You know what I'm saying? Take it for what you want. I'm just a host. I'm just a host. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Now, what's going to happen is eventually you'll find out what the host, sun, moon, and ascendant is, okay? So this is what we're going to be basing things off of. 99% who died from heart attack have never fought back. 99% who died from heart attack have never fought back. Shout out. Take it for what you want. But yeah, that's when you'll know you're talking about the host. If the host ever mentions his sun, moon, and ascendant. But other than that, it's up to the host. You know what I'm saying? So we can just talk about a sun, or if we're talking about something specific, it'll be the sun and moon, or we can go all out, aka like that is the person that you know they're talking about. If they have a sun, moon, and ascendant, and you're willing to say what signs they are. So what are we trying to get out of this? This is boundaries. This is boundaries, and this is defense. And sometimes defense turns into offense. And sometimes defense, it could be bigger than someone's offense. You know what I'm saying? So this is a place that is kind of just, is going to be, you know, just dependent on you, the viewer. Because, I mean, let's say this is something that doesn't want to happen. There's really no such thing as that, though. Because this person can just still change the thing and just, like, change the title, but still go off the, what's that word? You can still go off the, theme or whatever. You get what I'm saying? Just in case, like, so this is me actually taking back control of my life, because I'm not gonna let some horse shit, especially social media shit, think they're doing mind games on me. You're tripping. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, this is gonna be a situation where we're using it to better our lives and everything. And this is episode 1, so it's gonna be like tough, like trying to um it's gonna be tough, like trying to like maneuver through it, you know what I'm saying, and understanding what boundaries are, understanding how a person even ends up getting into a situation like this. So keep that in mind too. Keep that in mind too. Because the thing with this is that, like, you never really know, man. You never really know. You never really know where people are coming from and why they're doing what they're doing. Okay? I don't. You kind of like can't use that word. You can't really use the word like mind game over here, though. You know what I mean? Like, because, like, what does that mean? To make someone do what? Did y'all see that, like, a little weak, it was kind of like weak witchcraft from that Aries a little bit? Anyone see that? Or anyone know about that? You know what I'm saying? Because we kind of have to build this up and stuff like that. Lately, there is not that many Aries around me. In terms of like character modes, I'd say obviously there's a main character with the Aries. We already know who that is. Come on now. And then well, no, there's another main character too. Three. Three. Yeah, yo, so like let's talk about that. Like it's just this whole like, come on, dude. Like I thought we were done with that. I thought we were done with the trying to lower someone shit. Like, come on, bro. And I just see that. I'm like, man, listen, that's what's up, bro. I'm not even like, dude. And my bad. This is a routine I do once a week. It just happens to be today. And even people in real life will see me subconsciously stirring this, my drink. And it's another one of those things that Leah talked about the wiring, where someone's mind is just wired a different way. So they're over here stirring their shit, doing what they do, you know what I'm saying? And they're just they're in their element, yo. And it's like people don't understand how someone could be like just in front of a camera, just doing what they're doing, and people gonna take it for what it is, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see like people like trying to insult and stuff like that, and it's like I can take it. There's a bunny right in front of me. There's a bunny right in front of me. Hey, hold on. Don't go. I want to show Leo the bunny. Okay. Let me not accidentally get off the live. Hold up. My bad, guys. Okay. Came to find like a small spot. This is a commercial. Okay. I don't know what is he doing. Yo. Okay. So that was cool. You know, something I want to see more of is actually I have a story to tell you guys about Aries and kind of like my chart. And this was during back when I worked as an overnight grocery manager. And throughout that career I had as that position for 4 years, I had been transferred to one, two, back to another one, three, four, I want to say 5 stores. It may have been 4 or 5. And there's a certain thing I got in my chart, you know what I'm saying? Since, I mean, I ain't got to beat around the bush anymore because this is really what it's called. So, I mean, there may be times where you talk about like another planet or whatever. Um, but y'all already know what's up, having this whole Saturn and Aries shit. And then, my sun sign is also a fire sign. So there was a time where I just thought it was really interesting when I got transferred to a different store, and I was just looking through our you're gonna get everyone's information, but obviously the higher the position you are, the more you'll get like access to that. So I didn't have access to, like, not that it mattered, I didn't care, like, to people's, like, where they live and shit like that. You just only had access to, like, I don't know, their birth date or whatever. And bruh, we were running, we were kicking butt, bro. We were kicking butt. We were a kick-ass team. I ain't gonna lie. We were a kick-ass team. Um, you know, our whole crew was just fire signs. The whole crew was like Aries, and then you had me. You know what I'm saying? I was a Sag, and then you had the other manager that was actually the opposite. That was a Taurus. So take it for what you want, because there was actually two scenarios in during this career where I had the other day manager as a Taurus, and it worked. It was funny just like interacting with Tauruses, because it's like I don't see, like, they're funny, bro. Like, I just don't see eye to eye with them for some reason. But like, we work, we a kick team. Like, we ain't gotta like each other, but if you're a Taurus, bro, we gonna beat everybody. And we're over here kicking back, like chilling. We know, like, the job is done already, bro, but it's like we make everyone else like think they're gonna catch up by, like, purposely, like, leaving like a little bit behind, so we can just kick back and like watch everybody as they're trying to catch up. It's funny, man. It's funny. It's funny. So I remember this is what kind of, like, I don't know, just from my perspective, like, what I believe validates just even, like, just being on here and just yapping and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then tying it in to things that people, narratives, but it's just, I don't know. Currently, right now, like, because this is about, like, taking, how do I put it? I put up some real toxic shit this morning, but that's because I saw some toxic shit right in front of my face, and we're not gonna sit, literally, and we're not gonna sit here and act like that was done. Okay, so you just saw me do that, right? Which version would you rather have? I think the way I talked about the Torah shit was better. You get what I'm saying? Because then with that, now we're gonna have to get into details and stuff like that. So it's kind of like structuring up being free. That's the way I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna flip flop it and pretend like I'm my sun. No, pretend like my moon sign is my sun sign, and pretend moon sign. No, pretend like my sun sign is my moon sign. So I'm gonna flip them. I do that on, like, sometimes I'll subconsciously, like, train my mind to do that if I ever know I'm in a messed up situation, because then I'll put it into different categories. All right, Virgo, you mind right now. Or there could be some times where Virgo heart, and then Virgo be doing all that weirdo shit, you know what I'm saying? And all that stuff, bro. So we gotta calm down. But that's just like what I be doing and stuff like that, man. It's just, but you'd be shocked for those of you who have that alignment. So I just did that on accident. So I just admitted my shit because it's already we've been in positions where we got exposed. The cat's out the bag. Cat's out the bag. Um, that's honestly, yeah. What did I call the title of this one? Too many cats or something like that. Yeah, bro. Too many cats. Like, dude, this is, yeah, I could do this. This is too many cats, bro. And it's up to the cats on the shit if we want to stay or if you want to go. You know what I'm saying? So just try not to, cross people's boundaries, like how individuals have. So it's kind of like a do, like shots fired back type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And not making it look like it either, so it doesn't look as toxic. So this is cool. Yeah. Wow. Virgo sun, Sag moon. But that's not what I actually am. Sag sun, Virgo moon. Okay, so enough about me. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not playing stupid anyway. Y'all already know, but you know what I'm saying. But anyway, um, yeah, you know, and this is just to kind of settle a bunch of stuff. So anyway, we can kind of go any direction we kind of want with it. You know. Leah said, "You have to be careful though, because anything and everything you say gets heard, and not everyone cares about someone else's quality of life, unfortunately." Correct. You're completely correct. So I kind of gotta look at this as a standpoint, as obviously, I like shout you out. You know what I'm saying, for just the connections and stuff like that, and um there's like there's like too many like parts to myself. It's weird. It's weird, like just like saying that, like knowing that there's too many parts to myself. So there's a lot of things that will like aggravate me, and it's like so interesting, like seeing how you were created. It's so weird, bro. It's like I almost get like a perception of what was going on right before I was born. It's just so weird. It's just so weird. It's so weird. So it's like you're like reverse psychic type stuff. It's just weird. I don't know how to really word it, but it's almost like you saw those cycles before you were even here. So you saw what was kind of going on in the 1980s when your parents were, you know what I'm saying, interacting. And then once your first older brother was born, you know, and it's almost like, damn, I'm not trying to like speak like be over here like, oh, I'm the shit, but yo, here's one thing about me that I don't like seeing. There's a word I don't like. There's a word I don't like. There's a word I don't like. Your existence is intentional. Your existence is intentional. Or is it intentional to be existence, to be existing? Hmm. That's an interesting comment. Yeah, you're right though. You're right. Yeah, you can't do anything about your existence, you know? And Leah, yeah, thank you for balancing things out. You really, yeah, you're an Aries, dang. I could mistake you for a Libra. Hmm. Hmm. I think that this is gonna be interesting. This is just something I thought of. Like, I don't know. There's so much, like, wow, there's so much. Yo. Oh my gosh, what? You're right. No one has to care. But the premise I'm doing this off of is the right premise. The premise I'm doing this off of is the right premise. So, um, I'm in that space where it won't matter what the validation button says, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm able to get across what I want to get across, and it's up to those individuals on whether they want to pay attention. I don't care. This is real life. Like I said before, this is your real life. This is your real life. I mentioned something earlier where the what that first sign was. I can't remember. So, like I said before, this is just me kind of getting a feel for it, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Um, and it is 2 a.m., 3 a.m. So whatever whatever's people perspective on whether you even care to you know, have your definition on what's a large amount of viewers or whatever. I went through too many spaces. I lost too many things that yo, I trust me. You do not trust me when I say, I mean, like, we can talk about it, but we just don't care. We just don't care. You know, I think it's just kind of like just going, like, just trying to not even go down that path. We just got to be more about solutions now. and just not coming across as toxic, because when I see what's really going on in real life, and that's what I said about um yeah, for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was something I was gonna say where it's like, bro, like, do you think someone's gonna there was some weak shit that was done, bro. Like, today I saw it. It was a sneak, and it was like, dude, really? Like, you're still, and it's like, what, bro? I'm not even going. That is some gaslighting 101 to see if someone can trust. Man, don't. Oh, Aries. Shout out Leah. No wonder you're an Aries. That's funny, yo. That's funny. Like I said before, we could say moons, but I'm trying to keep it light. I'm trying to keep it light. Because right now, let's talk on what's the heaviest energy right now. That just in this that we're feeling. Heavy Leo. Heavy Leo. Heavy Leo. Now that's, take it for what you want, but just like over here. You get what I'm saying? Because then again, it's what I see. What your eyes see. EYE. What I see. That's why I put EYE. Not that I'm trying to do what y'all heard me listening to earlier about the eyeball shit. I'm not, no, I don't do none of that. So just know that. And that's obvious. I didn't even need to say that. But I just said that because the reason I also do that is because the very middle of my name is those letters, EYE, I. So that's why I just do the I. And I don't know. You never really know what's going on. It just makes you feel more secure instead of saying I. Whereas now someone can justify that you're talking about yourself. But if you do EYE, this is I, it's the eyes. So they can't really, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you reference a horoscope specifics. Yeah, it probably didn't make any sense. It's all good though. Like I said, I'm just kind of practicing. Remember, everyone up here, oh, please make sure to always correct someone, this person who's speaking, because I'm keeping it simple. Like the horoscope thing, all I'm doing is just sun, moon, ascendant. That's all. So basically, it's your peripheral on what is going on in your life and those individuals who have that sign or whatever. And then based upon whatever it is that you want to take care of, because it's your life, but then you're just making it entertainment. So you're just kind of um, making it a less toxic version of what you really want to take care of that you were doing before. So I had titles and vids that just weren't helping. And I'm over here scratching my head thinking, and it just did so many blockage shit. It's like every time I would try to like explain myself or just hope that someone's seeing the way I'm looking at something, it just created another blockage. And it was just weird. You said, I know basics, but that's literally just the names. I can't even confidently tell you which months they are. Okay, cool. Dang. All right. So you're just kind of like, you just know what your sun sign is because you could probably just like looked at it. So that means you were probably born late March, early April, mid-April. You know what I'm saying? So whatever your birth date is, um, yeah, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm about to teach anything. You can go to any, um, person on the internet who's been doing this previously. And that's their forte. That's something I could do, but it's just their forte. I don't want anyone who's been actually this is something that is their forte, and to think that I'm over here coming around to swag jack or to jack someone's stuff. That's not actually. You can tell that's not what someone's doing. So I just didn't want anything or anyone in Aries. April 12th. Yeah. So basically, in order to find your moon, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta know where you live. The time you were born, city. You know what I'm saying? Natal chart, and just look at it. And that's it. And and this is just like a category. I don't care what anyone thinks about me, but just narratives are so easy when you're doing something. Narratives are just so easy when you're doing something. And then like you just have a title, and just having that word itself does so much. It creates so much. And sometimes you got to do that one Instagram model thing where they got a what's that caption? Let me remind you. You know what I'm saying? Let me remind you. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, you forgot that I can kind of be Steph Curry on the court. You forgot about that. Or hold up, you forgot that like I can actually like you know manage a situation over here. And like I don't know, like people just, and it's all good, man. Like we just get older, and we just get older, yo. We just get older. So that's why we just kind of gotta like take a step back where I'm not gonna get discouraged. So that's what happened today. There was something over here talking about defeat or whatever. Nah, bro, don't even. You know what I'm saying? Not gonna say that I'm being narc and that was about me. Okay, real tricky. What do you call it? Tricky titles and stuff like that. Tricky titles. So I think I figured out what's best for me now. You know what I'm in terms of mental health. No, not at all, yo. Yo, you good. Thank you for just being here. Thank you. Keeping me company. Keeping me company. People like to like always say things like, "Oh, like they be hating, bro." Like they'll try to say like they're going to like make you question why you're doing what you're doing, but they like still doing it though. But they're still doing something like that's in the same thing. So it's like, "Yo, why are you questioning it?" Like I see what you're doing, man. That's like some deep, you know what I'm saying? But it's like that's how I learned. I was never a person who would even do that. I was never a person who'd go out of my way to like make someone feel like they shouldn't be doing something. So when I feel like what? When you feel like even if it ain't happening to you, but you see an angle of someone doing that to someone else, you learned I know how to learn what they're doing. So it's like that's one thing I gotta say. There's people over here, man, like yeah, you're intelligent, but and you know what I'm saying? I'm the best. I'm the intelligent because y'all Aries are the best, ain't you, Leah? I'm just kidding. Like I said before, it does depend on your moon. Like I'm telling you. It really does. That moon stuff hit hard, yo. That is for real. It is just as important. I kid you not. So, Leah, maybe next episode, all right? Make sure you know your moon. If you don't, even if some people can't find their ascendant, some people accidentally find their ascendant on that one app, Snapchat. And that comment you left is like the attitude I'll have towards others too. Like you can tell me, like you can tell me, like if there's a problem, you can tell me instead of doing weird stuff that ends up turning into 7-year, bruh. Dude, I'm not about to see people over here like, bruh, hell nah. Trying to troll to get to put you in a weird spot to get a reaction to do something stuff. You said they exist to derail you. You're wired differently from conception for a reason. Most people never realize that. You're already doing better than most. Thank you. And that's correct. Yeah, you're wired different. Something happened. Something happened. Something happened to you. You don't know why it happened or really what happened. And that's kind of how it feels sometimes. Because I always knew growing up that like, yeah, you were different. And I would never really think about how I'm actually survive, like make it. You know what I'm saying? Like how I'm actually gonna like make money. Like I knew, we all know we know how to make money. You just gotta do something but I never knew. I always knew it was going to be something different, but I just never like thought about it. So, you know, it was to join the military. It was heavy like military energy. Me personally, my dad was Air Force, and then you know his uncles. I mean, not his uncles. Goodness, his brothers. Our uncles were Army. Maybe one other was Air Force. Two Air Force, two Army. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, one of my family members kept that alive, the military energy, where the rest of us didn't. Um, some may have thought it would have been me who took that route that was kind of being encouraged and discouraged against the other. But you know what I'm saying? I ended up finding out, and I'm definitely content, even with whatever perks come out, because I look at what things are for what it is, and you have no choice but to just kind of take accountability and just see it for what it is, and that's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's where we're coming from, and that's something that, you know what I'm saying, we've already done, but that doesn't give others the right to do things to people. That's the difference here. That's the difference, is wherever it is that got you to where it is, that's on you. You did that to you. So it's not that whatever someone tried to do to you or whatever is the reason where you're at. No, it's whatever you did to you. There's no such thing as that. That's really the way I look at it. There's no such thing as someone do something to me, and that's why I'm where I'm at. I don't agree with that. Because there's been too many times where someone tried to do something to you and it was to just bruh. And yeah, and it didn't happen. So now you're where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's starting points. So it's hmm, hmm, hmm. I don't know if you're still watching, Leo. You know, but I never really wanted to do this. I don't really care to do like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could do anything right now, but there's a reason you keep going though. And the reason you keep going, that this is where I come from, is when I see someone like take a shot at you for something that you're doing where they obviously care more about why you're doing it than you, because they wouldn't have taken that shot. That's when I'm like, man, I'm gonna keep going then, because what are you doing? If you didn't want me to do it, you should have not said anything, because then you would have seen me do like what I usually, you know what I'm saying? Where like, I don't know, I've done it, I got caught too many times. Right? I got exposed, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing, with the consistency thing. And you know, yeah, man, and you know, new vid every Monday, and then you miss the deadline and stuff. It don't happen. There's that procrastinating thing. Yeah, you know, so yeah. But that's cool that you're up right now. You know what I mean? Because it's just early morning and stuff. But yeah, this is just the pilot. That's funny, the pilot. You know, episode one. It doesn't really mean that we got to say any juicy gossip this time. But yeah, that's the premise of it. Take it for what you want. Take control of your life. Don't ever let someone disrespect you, bro. That's where we're coming from. People, bro, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. But what's more disrespectful to you is like I don't know, man. I'm kind of like gonna start looking at things for the way I look at it. I'm gonna acknowledge what someone's saying, and it's on. You know what I'm saying? it's gonna be dependent on you to why you're even attracted to what you're listening to in the first place, you know. Um, and kind of like that vocal range that but I just don't like that. There's a lot of things I want to talk about right now that I don't like. That's happened. That I'm not cool with. And it's like people just like expect you to just be cool with it, and I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It just don't make any sense, yo. It just don't make any freaking sense, man. You know? There could probably be nights where, you know, we got to take care of something, but just the way I'm speaking right now is just not, I'm just letting it flow. So notice how like the past 10 minutes, we didn't really even like talk about like a specific zodiac anyway, you know? So it doesn't mean this is like some, um, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, I don't know, somebody was gossiping about you. So now, after that, and it was a big scenario, like it was crazy. A fight broke out. Someone even threw something. You know what I mean? Um, and so the minute after that, we're gonna go live, and now we're gonna be sending shots and shit. No, I don't mean it's necessarily gonna be like that. That person may be wise enough to just go ahead and start off the premise of something that happened 3 years ago, so that way it doesn't hinder what we got going on tomorrow. He says some people aren't worth a response once they show themselves. And I'm gonna be honest with you. You already know you're correct. And I struggle with that. I struggle with that. Yep. There's some things that just fire me up, yo. That just makes me so upset, bro. Some of the gaslighting and it's just, yeah, everyone goes through it. Everybody goes through it. Okay, enough of that. I know we let's try to make it an hour and then we'll get off of here. You know what I'm saying? But I know. Listen, there's always gonna be a hater. Let's talk about the haters right now. There's always gonna be some haters. There's always gonna be some haters, man. And the fun thing about this is it doesn't matter what sign, you know, you want to base something off or whatever. Because at the end of the day, I think that this is funny because it's gonna like I don't know, it's gonna make people like not want to like kind of like talk about this stuff anymore. I'm the right person, but hey, but that's just in my world. That's just in my world. That's something I need in my world. I'm tired of that. Okay. Don't be letting people play games with your life, especially if it's like doing weirdo stuff to you, bruh. It would take more out of you to address it than they ever put in the first place. Yo, tell me that ain't the truth, and that's all I was literally asking for. Still didn't get it. Got gaslit, talking about a backpack. Walking around with a backpack copying, bro. You tripping? You tripping, bro? Don't even start with that. Knowing damn well, ever since that Aquarius sat you down, okay? I ain't been on your no, dude. Stop and act like I ain't been on your stuff till like today. You know what I'm saying? To take a peek and stuff like that. People can. It's a choice to talk about something. I could talk about other channels too. Okay. So at the end of the day, even with me like trying, you know what I'm saying? Like yo, like man, what is up with people popping out of bushes and stuff? When it's like you tried something, hey, it didn't work. Ah, damn, I didn't know you were even watching. Yeah, I didn't even know you were watching. Golly. Ah, oh, you cared? Damn. Hmm. Yes. Metaphorical bushes, yes, not no real bushes. I wouldn't be shocked. I really wouldn't be shocked at this point. I'm kid you not. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked. So I don't know. I'm not. You know, basically with this is just calm down. You know what I'm saying? It's helping me calm down. Because when I see individuals actually going out of their way to aggravate you, okay, That's the thing about this too. It really is just about energy. It's really not about like, oh, I'm this sign, is because that's one thing. I wrote a song. I don't really feel like cussing and stuff either. It's called F Yo Zodiac. That's what the song's called. It's called F Yo Zodiac. And the reason what the song is called is because life's about what you said. It's about intentions. I could so let you know what I'm saying. We're over here talking about this, but we can't. You know what I'm saying. And this is what it is. So this is for people who like are into this or whatever. But remember, all you sports heads, all you dictionary geeks, all you cyber dudes and stuff like that, don't act like someone's ain't into that too. I'm into technology too. And phones and gadgets. I'm subscribed to technology, you know what I'm saying, channels. I'm subscribed to cooking channels. So you act like someone can't like have another channel and just talk about like cooking too. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like people, that's where like I be exposing even the most elite intelligent people. You see, bro, like yeah, they don't know, bro. That's wild. That's wild. So yeah, just always be careful like underestimating people, you know? Always be careful like underestimating people and stuff like that. And even with the illusions they're trying to make. Just so they can study, piggyback, hide. It's like nonsense, bro. That's crazy, man. I've seen some like, bro, I've seen some of the wow layers that people go. Dang, that's scary. So I understand, man. I can totally understand. Because people are like, yo, this is like weird. I can completely see where someone's coming from with that. So understand that too. All right, Instagram threads already over here chat GPTing, okay? Coming up with premeditated statements to have ready after this person's done, okay? I'm shutting y'all down, okay? Don't ever be over here messing with me, okay? And unfortunately, Instagram threads ain't got a zodiac, all right? You said, hang on. I said, your existence is intentional. You are here for such a time as this because you were intentionally made to be here. Different from your personal intentions. Ah, okay, I gotcha. Hmm. Were some people in an accident? I was an angry person as a kid. I was a really just. It's so crazy how things align. Cause when it was home, bro, I didn't like it, bro. It was just too sheltered and it was too strict. It was too sheltered and it was too strict, yo. Zero mistakes. I just hated life, yo. I started writing a book at age 12 called A Normal Life. I talked about this. I already made a video about it. And that's where I was speaking about it um in the previous live about how that book ended up because I kept the thing going though. And it was that mirror. It was a mirror. That's what I'm saying. Some people are a representation of something. I'm I so people can represent a mirror, you know? People can represent a mirror. So some people are representations of a mirror. And this is where we're coming from with this mirror magic. And this is why it is called what it is. Because there is a specific sign who helped you. Everyone's a different sign who helped you. And even if you don't want to look at it like that, you could break it down easier. Oh, I learned that from that person. They're born in September 14th. Oh, okay, cool. It's up to you to care if you even give a damn if that's a. What sign is that? September 13th. Virgo. It's up to you to care. It doesn't. That's like. That's what I be saying. Like, it's just. That's a word to represent that signature. You get what I'm saying? It's not like we're over here flaunting, and this and this. And, Libra, this and that. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I never. That's what is causing this confliction where I just personally believe it's back and forth energy, because that individual Aries that you learned that from, it's um I don't know, it's up to me to balance it, kind of. I guess it's like I don't know, bro. It just wasn't. I mean, I see. You're at, shit, man. What the fuck? What the hell? What the hell? Oh yeah, always make sure to be you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Always make sure to be you. We ain't gonna sit here and act like we weren't impacted by someone, influenced by someone. But it was up to you to comprehend. You're circling astrophysics, my forte, by engaging with the horoscope. But it falls short of the truth of your existence. Okay, I see what you're saying. That's true. That's true. Still gotta learn, you still gotta put in, you just gotta do something that's gonna help you find out. Learn as you go, that's kind of what this is, because, who knows what the end result will be. Who knows, maybe this is a bad idea, or maybe it's something that could do something. It's worth a shot, you know? It's like, I'm just sick of the toxic stuff. Because it could have been this, or it could have been some, like, just doing stupid stuff. So it's a trick. It's a trick. That we're coming off the premise of, I'm not satisfied with a lot of the things I'm seeing right now. I'm really not. I know that there's times where, like, like you'll be doing like dumb stuff, like off camera and on camera. You know what I'm saying? But when you see, like, hmm, hmm, that's tough, yo. That right there is tricky. I know, guys. I know you don't know what I'm pointing at. That's tricky. Makes you think about this morning. But the reason is like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Is because there's already a premise. There was already something that was tried upon. Yeah. So it's kind of tough to figure out. It's hard. Remember, this is for me, by the way. You already know this. Money talks. Money talks. And people got a job to do. So people get scared, you know what I'm saying, when they know someone doing something. That's another thing too. Is you gotta balance it out, yo. I think Leah's right. Like, you may find out this is something that's like, oh, you tried it, um, ended up doing something else or whatever. Um, yeah, it's discipline. You gotta be disciplined if you're gonna be up here and I don't know what'll happen if I click that because it didn't pop up as a link. But later on, I'm gonna try to copy and paste that and you know. Wow, 55 minutes in. Goodness, we barely even talked about. So yeah, I guess yeah, that's funny. That yeah, shout out Leah. That's cool that you were an Aries. That's funny. I know it. And you know, and it's like I'm not. The thing is I'm not afraid to like if someone doesn't mind it, like if I like, you know, like reference them but don't say their name and be like, yeah, I work, you know, I know a Aries, yeah, I work with, you know, and their name starts with the L too. But you just it's that's where it gets chaotic, you know what I'm saying? Not because of that person, but just like it does stuff, you know. I don't want chaos. Like people say, a lot of chaos comes from astrology. Yeah, it's true. Whether you're talking about it or using it, but I'm starting to see that the more like I just talk about it, it's less chaotic. The more you're, but I don't even use it. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I said before, this is defense. This is boundaries. I would the I'm gonna be honest with you, okay? The beginning, the title of this of it was actually Love Live was actually gonna be called "Roasting Dudes for Calling Themselves a Warlock." That's exactly what I was gonna call it. I kid you not. And I was just gonna go off because I saw the most corniest thing, yo. I saw it, yo, and it will make you cringe. You gotta like look away and shit, bro. I was like, hell no, yo. So sometimes you just gotta calm down, man. You just gotta calm down, bro. Oh, probability. I'm not seeing the number, so this is the probability of my existence. So Leah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes I'm slow, real slow. You'll have to break that down for me. I do see 29, and then I see 100. I just don't know how to read it. I'm slow right now. I'm slow. It's the probability of your existence until you came. It's not a link. It's a probability of your existence until you came into existence. Then it became 1 out of 1. Okay. So stop letting these fools confuse you into think you don't matter. Yeah, yeah, you're right though. You're right. Dang. What's up with Aries versus Aries compatibility? You know, same sign compatibilities like play out different and stuff like that. Cause I guarantee like a Gemini and a Gemini would get along better than an Aries and Aries. I really think that. It sounds like something stupid, like why would you even talk about that or like that was gonna go nowhere. But I just thought I'd throw that out there, like as an example. Like, if there was a contest to see how long two Geminis could be in a box together and how long two Aries could be in a box together, to see who would last the longest, the Geminis probably would, because they would just be like talking a lot, or like, I don't know. And then the Aries are over here like trying to get out fast and shit. But I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm so exhausted. This just feels like something fresh and new to me. And like, I ain't gonna sit here and act like I don't mind like talking about this. I gotta hit the gym honestly or something. I gotta like get back to um taking care of myself too. You know, I haven't really been the healthiest lately, just personally here, you know. sleep, diet, mental. Well, hold on a second, because I keep on forgetting. There's like X so much things going on. So sometimes I can't get too comfortable saying that because I gotta keep my guard up. No, I'm healthy though. Know that. Yeah, I'm real healthy. Know that. Yep, I'm real healthy. I'm real alive. I feel real good. And I do. Yeah, yeah. You're right. Letting people over here think they're you. What you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like people be tripping in real life, doing that weak mirror magic. You lucky I don't. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You listen. Mirror magic. That was slick. I ain't gonna lie. Gotta like, but people, yeah, I think people are shocked that someone like caught on like quicker than like they thought. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that later. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm still over there slow. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I think I'm making it more complex than what it is. I'm pretty sure, obviously, I see what I'm reading in front of me. Don't worry, Lee. I'm not gonna post your pretty face anywhere. I just wanted to take a picture of that because I want to screenshot and stuff like that. Yeah, we've been on here for a minute. Yeah, Leah, thank you for joining. I'm so happy you joined. You know what I'm saying? I like a small quality circle better than a quantity bird flock together in anyway. So this is the type of stuff I enjoy anyway. So thank you. It's just not about the numbers. It's just not. You're not supposed to be able to wrap your mind around it once you realize the concept exists. Wow. Hmm. What a day, yo. What a day. I mean, I guess it's another day. Can't wait to eat. I'm gonna eat right after here, you know. I can't remember what live I was eating, and then I was like, man, listen. I deleted that one. I was like, bro, really not giving any shits. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I can definitely tell up in the air, like there's like who do you think you are? Type energy. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Why do you care? Okay. No, I like it when you leave in comments, yo, because you over here like just trust me. That's a clutch area, yo, for real. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Sorry. And what can we expect? Well, we're gonna see everyone who's been, because I don't want to go into detail, bro, because it's like this is why I gotta do this too. When it comes to what we pay attention to and what's being paid attention to while that person's paying attention to and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Illusion. Whatever this is that people be doing, talking about paying for a service or whatever it is, however long that's been going. I just don't understand because like whatever it is that's making someone feel or so confident that like they're justified to try to confuse someone so they can self-sabotage like a relationship or something. It doesn't matter if you didn't do. That's why there was that live where they kept on giving me a bunch of subliminals, making me feel guilty for you know what I'm saying, for roasting the Gemini and for acting like I shouldn't have a reason for roasting the Gemini. And the thing with that is like These people that is so evil. Not the Gemini. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and act like what people were actually doing, okay? Because there's just it's a scam. There's some scam going on, but it's involving putting someone down. Not like take that for what you want. It doesn't like you know what I'm saying. That's involving putting someone in I don't know, make you feel like you right, I'm nothing, or whatever, bruh. Yeah, you see what people like. People be an illusion. People be an illusion. When I hear like the first impressions, like after you get to know someone for maybe like a month, and you know, you're like, what was your first impression of me? It's like, man, to be honest, I thought you were a douchebag, and you were like, what? That's why I always make the joke about the hat on backwards and shit like that. My friends would always laugh at that joke, yo, back then. When I had friends, you know, and I'd be like, yeah, man, we'd be, you know, strolling through the bar, you know what I'm saying? Mad drinks and shit, you know what I'm saying? Chilling. And now, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, you see the police roll by or whatever, and you know, I'd be like, hey, yo, turn that hat on forwards, all right? You know what I'm saying? You know, don't be having the hat on backwards, all right? Around the police, all right? Don't do that. It does shit, yo. They're gonna, you know what I'm saying? I just be stupid, bro. I just be stupid. Don't be having your hat on backwards around a cop, all right? The minute you see that cop car, you turn that shit forwards, all right? It was just a stupid joke. It was just a stupid joke. But you said potential is threatening to an enemy you haven't made your versus how it's literally in your name. Leverage that shit. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're an intuitive Aries because you can tell that yeah, yo, you know what I'm saying? People can just go through, you know, stuff. You know what I'm saying? People just go through stuff. But one thing I learned about myself is like, damn, you know, yeah, there's definitely like, golly, man, that's a lot. That's a lot. It's your life, yo. That's what really irks me about this social media scam, and I just don't care if it goes along with the algorithm. Oh, now people want to dip and not listen. This is what I believe. Now you can call this a conspiracy. A conspiracy. This is where I'm always tell you when what I believe is what I believe is not true. But most of the time, I'm someone who just speaks the truth. Like I'm not gonna talk about something I don't know. So when I say like, no, that person is doing that, person freaking forged. I'm for real. I'm serious. But anyway, um, yeah, I know. The hat thing is real though, and I don't even have to wear. Yeah, yeah. I don't even usually wear like, I don't wear hats all the time. You'll see that most of my vids I actually don't have a hat on. It's just yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's just who I am. You know what I'm saying. Like I don't have time to like plan stuff like that. That's just who I am. So it's funny, like just like listening to like others when you know like something. Not saying that like they know something about you, no, but you just like know something that like they know just in general, right? Even if the topic is something else. There's a channel I listen to, you know, that speaks on chosen ones. And like I said before, there's something just weird going on where it's like, why is it like you can't be comfortable doing what you did, like just being just a person? Like, there's just it's a weird thing going on right now on social media that just makes it corny to even be on social media. That's really what I feel. And so when I hear like sneak diss type stuff pertaining to this, saying, well, this is real life. You lost on the internet, homie. I'm about real life. I see what you're saying, but I look at why and how you're saying it, and that's what makes me not agree with you. because I'm in real life and I'm on the internet right now. So I think what you just said could be debunked depending on your intentions. The algorithm works the same regardless. If your engagement isn't as high as everyone else's, I think that's a good thing. Less of your energy. Right. And that's an interesting space right there where where I don't know, people speak on things like unseen forces and stuff like that. So just acknowledge that that's just something that I acknowledge that people do. Unseen forces is nothing you've ever heard me or nothing I plan on even speaking on. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, Leah, when you're actually real, because I just don't care. There's so many things that's gonna try to make you seem like you're not, and that is the fakest stuff ever. No, everything, and then trying to guilt trip you if you don't go into detail about a bunch of things you don't need to. Come on now. This is where, and you're right about that algorithm thing. It is draining. It is draining. Astrology, chosen, game stalking, target individual, uh, manager, uh, landlord, house, situation, home, all this stuff, all these passions, whatever. It's so much. So, you know what I'm saying? We're probably gonna get on out of here in a second, because thank you. You know what I'm saying? I know I keep repeating the same thing, but you know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to Leo, yo. Shout out to Big Aries, you know what I'm saying? And it's up to you. You know, we are on the internet. That is true. We are on the internet, and I guess there's just certain spaces you go through. Maybe you need it to, maybe you don't. Damn, son, who's the one who dictates that? But what I was gonna say is, if you do ever want to know your moon, but then again, you really made me look at something too that I'm gonna take a look at later with yeah, with the existence. Even though you understand that I know now. Oh, okay, all right, okay. Yeah, I'll take a look. Yeah, thank you for mentioning that too. My Instagram was a big role in this, I believe, because I caught whiff of someone going through my Instagram, and I'm not just saying this. This is something I truly believe that happened, and secretly reaching out to people, and off, I don't know, off the premise of like something, but I think they just like handpicked them and stuff like that. But then again, it is so bad where it is some illusion, self-sabotage, nonsense, just in general. It is interesting because it feels like you're like, am I in some sort of like, can we trust you? Like trust growth. So it's a good thing, don't get me wrong, but it's like some trust, um, just get ready type stuff. I don't know. I don't know. And even if it is and is being looked at as like wrong right now, that's what it feels like. That's what we're taking it as. I'm not even feel. You can't really feel. Okay, sweet, awesome. I'm gonna follow you back. I think right now it says I'm following nobody. The reason I did that is because of kind of what jump booted us on this and kind of like woke us our ass up. So let me end it on there where I said something about an Aquarius, right? And why I'm gonna go their runner up as or right now in my view they're being seen as Zodiac of the year is the Aquarius so far. I think they've kind of been just kicking ass from what I see. you know. So that's just that example right there is kind of like the entertainment material we're going with. You know what I'm saying? So no, oh no, I'll follow you back. There's a big reason to why I did that. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny you mentioned that too because that just isn't something that's been on my mind. My Instagram was used against me. That's what made me be in this position right now. So I hope you know what I'm saying. And like I said before, this everyone should know that it's just deeper over here. It's deeper over here. But I don't know. You come to senses of your, like I said before, that Instagram model shit where you know they taking that booty pic talk about. Let me remind you. I know it's just stupid inside joke. You probably have no clue what I'm talking about. It's just stupid. But oh, I'd be stupid as hell. Yeah, I'm for real. Um, is yeah. It's just there's a reason. You won't cause any issues now. You won't. You won't. Cause that's what I was gonna say. No, I was gonna go back to following just just individuals I was just thought were cool back in who do have a following like back in like 20 all the way back to 2014. There's tech reviewers that was that I have followed too. Just following the NBA. I've been missing out on NBA. I kid you not. Ever since that's one thing I noticed. My life changed. Um, after I unfollowed everyone on my IG, and I did that on for because I thought someone no I know someone was messing with me and my just freezing and accounts getting froze and just it was weird number games administration nonsense that made you feel like it is stuff like that. So no, you're totally good, Leah. Right. Yeah, mine's just it's just mine honestly shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, um, thank you for joining everybody who did join, and definitely Leah in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Shout you out, and anybody who decides to be a you know supporter. Then again, is up to me, so that's not really something I'm But but oh, that's cool. I can sense that there's like just a cool ass energy, with us and stuff like that. Cause I got like overhyped. I usually don't like rewatch a live like that. Maybe, and if I do, maybe right after if I'm eating or something. Um, but I won't end up watching like the whole thing. But I know for a fact I got all excited when I saw your name pop up because I knew you were in the one before. So this is good. This is good. Even if it's not, something that like, oh, will it work? It's not. It's about if you rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? It's not about like if it works. Sleep token updates. Yeah, mine was sort of like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I want to make a joke, but let me not, mess stuff up. Big deal. Wow. Wow. Interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna let it ride and stuff like that. Leah, if you gotta get on out of here, I'm kind of just like gonna take the next 5 minutes because I gotta finish this, but I might as well just stay on here and finish it instead of just take it off and then just like I don't know, just stare off into space at this point. So yeah, there's too many little what's that one term that I'm seeing that's being projected? It's projection stuff. Is kind of what it is. It's projection stuff. I know what area of the ground you're circling. Damn. Yeah, see, you sort. All right, all right, all right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Shout you out. Y'all be cool as hell. Did I say that? I did say that. Didn't even need to say anything. All right. All right. Homie got caught. That's what it is, yo. It is what it is, yo. All right. Yeah, I did show that shit. You right. You right. Yeah. Who am I, man? I just be, you know what I'm saying? Gotta chill out, yo. Hell no, bro. It's just about the way you put up with shit, yo. It's just the way you put up with shit, you know. So whatever, man. Shit'll change a person, bro. Damn, man. Yeah. You'll be more you. Dang. You'll end up. I don't know. People just like this. I just acknowledge it, and I'm just like, bruh, like what? What a real ego trick. It really is a, like I said before. I just don't want to like. That's why I'm so upset, yo. I'm so upset when like I go down a train of thinking about whatever it is I'm even thinking about, and think about where I'm at right now, why, and options, right? And when you see those options have closed in a little more, and not only that, there was something else that was supposed to be a whole different direction that put you in a sunken place that didn't. Oh, bro. People don't understand, yo. No, you do, though. That's what makes me upset. People took advantage of you at a low point. You said no self-snitching, okay? We don't do that here. I don't know the specifics, but I'm picking up what you're putting down. Damn. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what I'm saying, Leah? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You already know. You gotta tell the dudes to calm down. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, yo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking about anything in like an extremely perverted type way. So don't think I'm like thinking about that. But yeah, you already know. You wise. You already get what I'm saying. All right. You're walking, you know what I'm saying? You might be walking down the sidewalk, you know what I'm saying? And you always pass each other, you know what I'm saying? I say, yo, it is what it is. You already knew the homie was gonna do that, all right? So it is what it is, yo. But yeah, you know, other than that, um, this is kind of where you get, you know, not saying like it's even something really built off that, but we were just talking about IG. But what really makes it just crazy is just being on here. And for what really upsets me is seeing how there was individuals and there's this energy where it's like it was affecting them, and that pit, oh, I got so upset. And I was like, so it's weird because there was a certain date where that was supposed to be the final date. And so then I'm gonna just say this for me. Now it made now Leah, yeah, you're gonna end up scratching your head like, bruh. There was a date where you got the full thing, but then that very person got misguided again. Then it did other shit with individuals who was in that person's energy. You get what I'm saying? So it was a cycle thing. And it gets deeper because this person thought they were in the clear because they didn't clear. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, you know what I'm saying? Clear. Like on my arm, I have always so clear. And I had that tatted on me before I even like literally knew anything. You know what I'm saying? So I know you didn't really gain anything from that, but I just kind of just had to throw that out there because it really is like time frames, yo. It's like the timeline. when I was like really young, I would always remember like people's birthdays. I'd remember their birth dates about better than their name. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was weird. And that's what the confirmation, so that's what I'm trying to say with the guilt trip thing, with the algorithms, and that's how I know that I really did figure it out all on my own. I did. I'm not. You guys are. You're right, Leo. I'm not gonna let someone try to convince me I'm like stupid or something. No, like there was actions taken upon. Like let me just chill. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yeah, yeah. Now you know why it's the title. Why this is the title of this. Because it's either that or get done dirty how I did before. He said you can absolutely share the same blueprint with someone, but end up living parallel narratives your entire life. That's true, and you right. Yeah, you smart. Because you said blueprint. You already hit it on the nail. And that's just the blueprint. But that person can't be over here saying the blueprint was copied. It wasn't. It wasn't copied. This person just knew intention that they just couldn't do anymore. The end. So I don't know. That person didn't start it off with a sneak diss. He didn't, yo. And you want to know something? And this is what's going to keep me going. And this is the reason why I'm not trying to be over here acting hard and all that stuff. This is just who I am. You know what I'm saying? This is just who a person is, bro. And then you can end up understanding why they're going through what they're going through. Cause what's that word people be talking about receipts? Go back to the receipts. Okay, well go back to the receipts. Go back to what? Go back to the personality a person had on that live, and the other one, and the other one, and the other one. That person is a genuine person. Whatever nonsense, lie, horseshit that they tried to do to someone, bro. Listen, that's what I'm saying, bro. Not satisfied. Not satisfied. Not. I don't like that. I understand though. It's up to you. But it's up to you. That's up to you. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean other people. Oh, look, he don't care about himself. Do that to him. No, bruh. I don't agree with all that. I don't agree with all that. And then do it in a way where this person, where now that person who's doing that is validating it, because also they don't even want this person on the internet too. But they're trying to hide that though. They're trying to hide and act like they don't care about that. But you can see they do though. The proof's in the pudding, and they're, you know what I'm saying? They said it themselves. What ascendant? Okay, and you know that person knows that because they know the other ascendant person that they're over here doing weirdo doesn't care as much. Okay, because it's about the ascendant, so you care more about being seen than that other person that you're trying to say cares about it. No. So if I want to actually use that example in my actual life right now with a misunderstanding, that's me telling that individual, you care more though. I'm not upset by what you're saying, but I'm just saying, just know that you care more. You're going out of your way to make it seem like this person cares more. No, they don't. He said, hell no, sharing a blueprint is fucking devastating. Yeah, like you can share it. I agree with you. You can share it, but I will never share this blueprint. Hell no, no, no. There's only one other, like, yeah, that's so funny you said that because there's only one other. Like, um, ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to compete. I'm here to learn. I'm here to learn. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to, I'm here to sustain myself. Here trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, why and stuff like that. Like, bruh, like, because you're just unsatisfied. Like, I just be like, dang, yo. Because it's like, it just makes me so upset. Because, like, the minute I turn this off, it's like, I'm just, damn, come on, we got to get this. We got to get this bread, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, where before, but it's tricky, man. This is tricky. Because then someone else looking at it is going to still be able to make a teaching point off that and be like, well, you're just simply just like, bro, you don't give a damn. Like, you're still doing what you're doing. But that person could still defend themselves, though. Yeah. And make that person who has a very expansive mindset actually be like, yo, this dude is, huh? You know what I'm saying? What? Make you like think type stuff. Well, yeah, so make you think type stuff. I'm that type of person. I make people think, but the people who I know that I'm making them think, they go extra hard at making sure they don't let me know that though. But I could see that though, without even showing them I see that. That's I. So there could have been other times where we could have made, different, like, I don't know. Nah, I was about to say something stupid, but damn, that's tricky. There's so many things I want to say right now, man. It's like, what? Because it's like, I'm just starting to see, like, things. Because why would I even say that thing about the Aquarius? It's tricky. It's tricky, I'm trying to tell you, but I don't like that, though. I don't like when it's like, how do I put it? I'm validated to do that to you, but you stupid because you know I'm not doing that to you. Did I word that right? But then that person is still like, I don't care that you're not the one doing it. I care that you're the one who's like, you will know. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about who's doing, like, it's weird. I don't care about who did it. Let me not get retarded. You know what I'm saying? It's getting stupid. But then again, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Whoever's still on here, Leah, if you're still on here, yeah, we're just ending this here because I've been mixing this for a minute. All right, now you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of eccentric stuff you've probably seen if we run this live back. It don't count. All right, that's another thing we're gonna end up getting into is mental health. Okay, I know it's a talk for a different time. There's also another thing I'm seeing that I'm gonna have to you know what I'm saying, like, hold on, you were trying to like be disrespectful for that psychology stuff and trying to what do you call it, yeah, disrespectful. So we're gonna have to do a little psychology defense mechanisms for ourselves and stuff. Yeah, that's so funny. And like, it's an energy exchange where I know you know too. That's interesting. And you didn't like have to. I literally was like, but it's like I didn't even do nothing, and you already knew. Hell nah, bro. That's weird, bro. Yo, but hmm, hmm. Let me say, yeah, I had ample amount of or I was gonna do it weirdo Facebook style with the title where it's just like, blah, like you just throw a bunch of things there. Warlock gets made fun of for calling himself a warlock. Sagittarius and Aries compatibility. Aquarius is Zodiac of the year. There's a bunch of different titles I had that I could have had. Um, ample amount of titles. That's crazy. This is infinite. This is actually infinite. Now remember, I'm taking note of what you said. Like, you got to be careful. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, I meant zero disrespect. I don't always see when things can be taken differently. I'm reading your third to last paragraph again about the misaligned hum. You've carried to go silent. Say what you mean if you feel safe to do so. I'm tracking what you're saying. Just saying you don't have self-edit first. Okay. I meant zero disrespect. No, 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 no. Yeah, no, you good. I don't always see when things can be taken differently than what. Don't always see when things. Shout out, Leah. I'm not over here like questioning you and stuff. I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I meant zero disrespect. I don't always see when things can be taken differently than what. Because I come across as like, you know what I'm saying? Like weird. I don't always see when things can be taken differently than what I meant until it's pointed out. I feel like sometimes like people are like afraid to like tell an Aries something. Do you feel that sometimes? Like, do you ever feel like people are like afraid of you? I don't know. That could be anyone. That could be anyone. Obviously, I was just asking you, Leo, just because you're an Aries. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I wouldn't, you know. But then again, I just don't think that's what I meant by the whole "Fu Zodiac" song. Like, I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think it just has everything to do with, are you just like a higher way of thinking or not? Are you just a more kind of give out energy type person than someone who's like, duh, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it kind of depends on that. I really think it's more that. I really do. You may take what I say one way when I meant it a different way. So I do offend people and don't even know why I'm suddenly being avoided. Scared? No. Okay, right. No, I didn't. And Aries ain't scared. I already know that. You may take what I say. Aries ain't scared. I'm not gonna say like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm just basing things off what I see. Like, we all ain't here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's the reason I don't be like saying specific people's name. Like, we're all ain't like stupid here. You get what I'm saying? Even though you, Leah, you're an Aries, my example was based off an Aries that I learned from. Okay, because I'm not gonna sit here and beat around the bush, especially if I'm gonna just say the word zodiac too and all that stuff. Okay, because there's always a starting point to something, so it's just a starting point. You know what I'm saying? And whether those um two get along or not, you know what I'm saying? I just don't think that has anything to do with like compatibility. I really don't. You asked if others ever seemed scared of me. I did. I guess I did. Yeah. But no, I just knew that you aren't scared though. Like in Aries ain't scared. I see. Okay, my bad. Yeah, I read it wrong. Yeah. No, you corrected me. Scared? No. Okay. Ever seemed scared of you? Okay. Moon sign, Leo. Moon sign. You know what I'm saying? But that one could go a lot of ways. That one could go a lot of ways. It really just depends on the whole thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. So that's how you know it's more of like an entertainment route that I kind of started this at. Um, knowing that when we get into things like that, you can have an alignment like what I have with this whole, you know what I'm saying, uh, Saturn stuff, and and then if you know what I'm saying, I don't know, it's just a lot. I just, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I would call it uncomfortable more than scared. Yeah, it'd be funny to find out what your moon is. I'm actually curious because we're actually literally um interacting. So it'd be real interesting to know what your moon is. I low key want to guess, but I can't though because I kid you not, in real life, and it is freaking me out. Like how I can meet someone and like I can guess, and dude, I ain't gonna lie to you, I kinda be on point. I kinda be on point. Now, someone may not it just doesn't matter what anyone else who's viewing thinks when I say that. Like, oh man, you capping, blah blah blah. No, bro, listen. Like a lot of things, like I know, or like if I guess and I'm right, I'm not who you think I am. Like I'm not someone who's gonna go brag about it. I'm really not. I'm really not. Like the things that, and it's just crazy because a lot. The one thing I get a lot too, and man, there's so much I want to say. Like even with that race thing they were doing before, I'm not. Let me get into that. That shit made me so mad, bro. I'd be like, man, who is you over here like projecting that nonsense on me, and we ain't even talking about that. I'm like, bro, what? With in on the comments and stuff. Hold on a sec. Let me not let me not try to act like I see. Yeah, I was low key trying to try to look smart in front of you, but it would have took too long and stuff like that. MBTI. Yeah, you're gonna have to let me know what the acronyms mean. I'm slow. I'm slow. I know there's things there's things where you're gonna be like, what you're not catching something. I'll catch it later. But yeah, yeah. Try to look at that. Try to look at that because I just don't care. Like when no, I care about you because I mean we you know what I'm saying. But I mean like another person in real life where you're questioning why are you going out of your way. Okay, I'm an INFJ. Actually, there's a not INSP. I took that thing twice. The first time I took it in high school, INFJ. I was an INFJ, and then took it the second one, and I think I was INSP or something like that. I can't remember. I was intentionally vague, so you have to look it up. No, I know all about that. Yeah, believe it or not. Yep, I was an INFJ, but then took it a second time. I want to say 13 years later, and I was an INSP, I believe. So I took that twice. But then again, like you know what I'm saying? They got 16. I'm a pretty expansive person. There's probably a E one that I could have been to. You know what I'm saying? But like when you really look at it, especially considering you're reacting to a test. So it utilizes your moon more than the sun. That's the way I'm gonna look at it. Because I'm breaking it off the premise of the starting point. Well, you know what I'm saying? Um, it would make more sense that that person is an INSP, even if they are a Sag, Sun, and Ascendant, which would make you think they're an E. Um, no, the moon sign hits stronger than that. Maybe I'm wrong. Every single time I've taken any variation of it, plus the official questionnaire, and it's never been anything other INFJ. And I've tried to cheat. Damn, how would you cheat it? So you come up with like a justification to be like, nah, I could pick that answer. That's funny, yo. That's funny. That's funny. That's so funny. What? So you know that there was like a way you answered that questionnaire different that time, because there's some questions where you were like, nah, like I can justify, like it might be more the other one, you know what I'm saying? But you're like, well, nah, you already know, like I could do that too. You know what I'm saying? Like I can do that too. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna go put it there. You know what I'm saying? Just hoping to be an INSP. All right, end up with INFJ again. All right, that's good. That means you were a more consistent person than me. I guarantee it too. I'm not afraid to admit my faults. That's one thing that's true, and that I believe an Aries is more consistent than a Sag, and then the Leo just, I mean, the Leo's in between. I think like if someone really had to ask the question like, what sign is more consistent, and you had to just blurt it out for the hell of it, like a Leo or Sagittarius. I mean, you can't say it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just a dumb answer. That's a dumb question. That's really what I think, because you gotta know the moon. Like I'm serious. But just in general, if you really had to do for consistency, the Sagittarius just be procrastinating too much. That's really what I think. Like they get freedom procrastinator out and stuff like that. I picked the Leo second probably. But yeah, that's funny with the INFJ shit, yo. That is funny. That makes me want to kind of look at that, because I remember that shit back in high school. This shit booted me out of the They have yo, that's cool that you're still here kicking it, Leah, and stuff like that. You can't even like find people to like talk about. You can, you can. Let me not lie. You can. It's just there's maybe other things that go on that don't make that like last that long. Yeah, and it still came back the same. Damn, whoa. That would be wild to figure out what your moon is, yo. I'm trying to think. I want to low-key guess your sign, but I can't. I gotta see, like, I'm not, let me chill. I know, I'm not trying to be weird. I'm not trying to be weird. I'm not trying to be weird. I know, it'd be like, but you get what I'm saying. I just don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Let me chill, let me chill. You know what I'm talking about, yo. Chill, all right, chill, yo, chill. You didn't gotta chill, I gotta chill. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I know, I'm stupid, yo, I'm stupid. So what's, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here mad blushing. Yo, you gotta chill, huh? Let me chill, all right? Hold on. I don't know why I'm over here grinning and shit. Yo. Oh, okay, I actually got on there. So I'm gonna get on this INFJ thing. I'm just curious because they got 16. So what's the actual deal with the horoscope? What fascinates you about it? Correspondences. Um, Perceiving people's actions. Cycles. Being taught what you know. Knowing that I look at it as like a calculator of accountability. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like I don't actually like I wouldn't like if so, like I think I'm someone who'd be a good middleman for like an actual astrologer, but hmm like because you trust the stars to tell you that. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna right out say yeah. I think there's still other things that I just gotta like be, maybe I like, people would be shocked if I like needed to know, or just never really like went down that line of even thinking that, you know? You trust the stars to tell you that? I'm, to be honest with you, not really. I don't know. Like, don't think that I'm looking at that as like a trick question, but um I just think there's a lot of things where it was just clicked. It just clicked, and it just depends on, that's why like that Aries, there's the other Aries that I learned it from, um there was no reason to, because it's a starting point. It's a starting point. It's a starting point. So it's deep. You know what I'm saying? It really is. Like, I'm just over here like, whoa. And then from that experience, then you use it, because remember, that's someone where in the beginning you didn't go out of your way to make it about that person. So the way you looked at it is like you were really in that space with that person. Like, you weren't thinking like some third dimensional thing, like, oh, I wonder what, because you just aren't looking at it like that. You were actually in a space, like you were actually not in a thought or feeling. I can't believe it. Like, for real, yeah. So, and the reason you said that is not because it came from that individual first, is because it's really like that's what it was. And then the fact that that term reminding you that's actually what happened, because it just clicked. It was comprehension right off the bat. So it was like, damn. And then that's where this person, the Sag, went just full kid mode, because they knew that they were in that space, but then it's kind of like they um I'm not trying to say like, because it's not like, I understand where like it would come across where it seems like, that person was like trying to be that person. No, but it was dude, I just wanna, like, honestly, Leah, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, bro, I learned more in a week, I kid you not, than I did in 5 years. I kid you not, over this stuff. That's what will make you that's what fascinates me about it. I kid you not. Not even lying. Because it built to this too much where you can see the construction of why that is, and what, and I was like, damn. That's why, like, um I was also gonna say something about Sag versus Aries beef or whatever, and it's just so funny that you're up here as an Aries, because it's like, yeah, I get it. I get it. But it's just the Sag. I don't know. It's just too much. It's too much. I think the Sag is just butthurt because like there's an experience they had to go through that they didn't like or some shit, and that's where they got butthurt. And the Sag is butthurt because they're looking at the Aries. It's like, well, bruh, like, I mean, you um like, you know that I know, like, I'm not like trying to like top you, or like um right, I'm saying these stupid you all know what I meant, freaking what do you call it, trying to look better or something like that. It's like, no, it's just, it's an upset thing, because the Sag is upset that I don't know, that like the Aries was already, because remember, it's some what do you call it, awareness thing. My fault, yo. Because I'm generally interested on how your mind works in a way less creepy way than this sounded. No, you're not being creepy, yo. I just think like you're too brilliant to stop at astrology. Damn, you really think so? If you met the Aries, you'd be like, damn. I'll be honest with you. He'd make me look like whatever I'm saying stupid. That's it. I'm keeping it a buck too. That's exactly why, and that's coming from someone who was like cursing this person out. They got like beef and shit. That's exactly why I asked you too, Billy, to stop at astrology. And it ain't even like, I don't know. It ain't even like, I don't know, that's weird. I just think like, yeah, like I don't know, like yeah, it was childish. The Sag got caught being childish because it's like, you know what? Now we get the full like basically how I'm gonna put it is this: the Sag is upset because they feel like the Aries was like taking advantage of them, and then like the how do I put it? Golly, but the Sag already let the Aries know that they were aware that they were the more disciplined one. Like the Sag let the Aries know that he knew that the Aries was a more disciplined one, and then didn't want to go any more further than that. So that's when it got childish because it's like, okay, well, I mean, I'm not about to act like I got some intellect to do, like you know what I'm saying, like that. It's like what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm just trying not to get mad about that stuff right now, yo. I'm just trying to not get. That's why I'm just curious what your moon is, because I know what that person's moon is, and that's why another reason why I'm like, what the hell? That's why. Oh my gosh, bro. Because then, yeah, it's a trauma thing. Yeah, this Sag is butthurt, but then because he had something happen with the Taurus. Because we're talking about real life. So in real life, we had an experience with the Sun in Taurus and a Moon in Sag. Okay. That happened at the same time as an awareness with another moon and Sag. Kid you not, kid you not, kid you not. So that's what got us into this, you know? I should have used intellectual instead of brilliant because it's more precise. Brilliance can't easily be dulled. Dang! I'm shocked you don't know your moon sign because you kind of be like smart as hell. Brilliance can't easily be dulled. Intellectuals are constantly at war in a world not designed for them. There's no way you're an AI robot. There's no way. You're real. Yeah, I was saying Instagram. Shout you out, Lee. I was just kidding when I said that. I was just kidding. You know that. Because you saw, because I knew you were real, because you saw all the like idiots like what are you doing? When they were over here talking about white and black, I'm like, man. That's why I like astrology too, because you don't get lost in that. They can't there any all right, like me personally. Okay, so I don't know what race you are, you know what I'm saying? Plus my eyesight is awful. Okay, you know what I'm saying? My eyesight is awful, right? Because all right, like let me chill, let me chill. Let me chill, y'all. Let me chill. Okay. Shout out Leah, y'all. I said real shit, y'all. You actually sound like someone like you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get some ice cream cones. I'm just kidding, I'm chilling. I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. All right. I know, I'm kidding. Yeah. I be awkward as hell, right? You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute. All right, my flirt game. Just kidding, I'm kidding. I know. We're just hard strong. Oh, stupid. All right, that was just stupid. Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You be blushing and shit. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I know. I can't even look at the camera now. You said I share a birth month with someone doesn't mean I should be reduced to what they are. That is so true. I'm super right. I was gonna say, you know, I like my white girls. I gotta turn away for a second. I know, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. Right? I'm still here. I'm still here. Well, let me tell you something. I like your mind. I like your mind. Damn, I like your mind. I'm super white, like Scandinavian white. Like, season my shake, my super. Yeah, but you're still right about the birth month thing. You were so right about that. Yeah, I know. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. I knew that. I was like, you know what I'm saying? You can just calm down. Sagittarius, sun and ascendant. Please, please, please. What do I say? Just you know, I'm trying. And you know. Okay, I know. But you said just because I share a birth month with someone doesn't mean I should be reduced to what they are. Yep. Yep. That's what I'm saying. That's where, you know what I'm saying? Like, so even when I did make that song, I wasn't like talking about like, oh, like F your Zodiac, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can really learn a lot from that. But, you know, if you just want to get through life, dude, that's kind of what it was about. Like, if you want to get through life, you know, do you need to know? Do you need to? I mean, you don't need to, because I mean, it's just about your intentions. But if you want to be like a more like I like come on, like just make life like not so dull, you know? And then it's just so much more, it's just so much with that term, yo. Cuz it's just a word that holds so much substance. It holds so much and it's like, damn. That's why sometimes I feel weird like even like going full on with it was like just meeting someone right away and then you gotta question the starting point of how you met. You don't have to. I'm wrong. You don't have to question nothing. Like whatever happens is whatever happens. But like you know what I'm saying? Like but that's what's fun about it, because you understand why someone thinks that way. Virgo moon. Thinking too much about it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, yeah, this was refreshing. I ain't gonna lie. Like I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Kicking and chilling and stuff like that. Cause sometimes it just be better. You know what I'm saying? It be better. I'm telling you, this is so much better than having 40 views, which I never had anyway. But you know, having like 10 people watching with a bunch of troll nonsense, and but you feel more validated because of 10 people. This is so much better. Trust me. Trust me when I say that. Also, I think you may have excellent pattern recognition and reasoning, and astrology gives you a container to understand that, but in turn, that keeps you from a lot. Okay. Let me take this sip. All right, Leo, you already know. Let me take this sip. All right. Let me take this sip. And then I'm going to run it back. All right. I got to actually know what you just said. That's how I know that we've been enjoying our time. Because I didn't even take no sip. I've been stirring all nervous and shit. No, the real reason is because I'm weird. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you, and then I'm gonna get to that. I'm weird because there's things that like where it's like you'll honestly look at me as like I'm like kind of like a little girl. You know what I'm saying when I'm gonna tell you this, where it's like, okay, so this drink right here, I do this special drink I do every week, once a week. Okay. And yeah, you're right. You ain't gonna lie, okay? Because yes, there is something in it. All right, it's a duh. What's that freaking word? It's a supplement. It's a supplement. Okay. Now with supplements and all that shit, I just do it once a week. You know what I'm saying? I know people who do it every day. They whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just do it once a week. You know. Where was I going with that? Ah, I just lost my train of thought. Gosh dang it. What? There was a reason to that. Oh, okay. Why? Yeah. Why I'm not? Why I be like girly about stuff? Cause yeah, I do not like clumps. I kid you not. It's stupid. I know it's stupid. It's stupid. You're gonna like what? I'm have a phobia of clumps. I kid you not. Orange juice with pulp. Get that away from me. I'm for real. I don't have no clumps in my shit. No, I do not. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that it became a habit. I'm telling you, It's eccentric shit. You'll get to know a lot of you see me. This is the first time where I actually felt like myself on this shit. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't tell us because I'm still stirring it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just used to there's a real reason. Let's talk about this. It's because when you don't stir it for a minute and then you over here like being weird like me, you let it sit and then you're gonna have that material down on the bottom. I don't like clumps, all right? So you gotta stir it. You know what I'm saying? So for everybody who knows me in real life and everybody who's caught me doing this, down to everybody who's been in that car with me and you were like, well, this nigga, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? It's like, now you know why, all right? There's always a reason to something weird that you see someone do. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and you're correct. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think I just did though. I just self snitched. With the me in it. Damn. I guess yeah, that let me see. I can do that. I can do that. You're right. You're right. I can do that, yeah. But 9 out of 10 times, that's honestly you mentioned the coconut. That's literally the 1 out of 10. Whereas the 9 out of 10 shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't got no clumps. I'm not down with that. I'm not down with no pulp, alright? Get that away from me, alright? I ain't messing with no pulp. There's something else too, but yeah, them drinks that got like you know what I'm saying? Like all that bead stuff and stuff. For some reason, it does some weird stuff where it makes me like want to throw up or something. I just don't like that. Even if it like tastes good, it's weird. So, you know. But yeah, dang, that was. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I already did about a lot of stuff. I already did about a lot of stuff. Oh, what happened? It just cut off. It just cut off. It says okay. It says it was one person. I don't know if Leo's still in there. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. Hopefully, because I mean, I'm just chilling. You know, I gotta just finish a drink, and then you know I gotta get something to eat. But yeah, this was nice. This was nice. You know what I'm saying. I'm just glad. You know what I'm saying because I be seeing like a bunch of. I think this is rare. I think this is a rare live where it's like not let me chill out. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here acting superficial like we're something different. No, you know what I'm saying? Like anyone be live and stuff like that, but just the way, like it's just something about it. It's something about it. Where you could be on another person's yeah, yo, come on now, because you could be on another person's live and it's just one person or whatever, right? Like they're just, you know, maybe they're just a channel like me. Just rinky dink. You know what I'm saying, let me not sit. Nah, that's disrespectful. Because there's channels on here that have like 900 subscribers, 1K, 500 subscribers. Yo, no, they're interesting people. They're cool. You know what I'm saying? So, I didn't mean it like that because that was kind of hypocritical. Like you're judging something off of like numbers, but nah. Nowadays, yo, you can't if you're a real person you just disregard that altogether and you just about what you're seeing and if you rock with it and stuff like that. That is who I am, you know what I'm saying? You know, but I just don't, you know, it's everyone's perception. I already know there's probably gonna be some hate. It's just like I like which I'm not worrying about. Like I don't want people to think like the like the Aries. Which I don't even think I just don't know, man. To think like I'm trying to troll or be a hater or something, but I'm not. I just think it's a moon sign thing that does that or whatever. Because I know that person's moon and ascendant. I have 7 subscribers on here. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Okay, cool. Yeah, you already know. You know what I'm saying? And that way, you know, just thank you. Just thank you for being motivating. You know what I'm saying? We all get busy in life and stuff like that. I'm awful. I'm very awful at being like, that's another thing Aries are way better at is just like, just do it. The fuck? Like, just, you know what I'm saying? It's just weird. Because I got the Saturn in Aries shit. So I can, let's say, like, how is it? It's just interesting. It's almost like you shouldn't be doing what that person's doing because they're doing it. But it's gonna sound stupid, but it's like it's just weird. It's weird. It's weird. I know. I know. I know. I said a bunch of nothing. Sometimes it just feels like, yeah, don't be afraid to be like, hey, yo, you said a bunch of nothing, all right? Yo, don't ever be afraid to like tell me that, all right? Because I do that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Homie just sat back, thought he kicked some Jimmy Neutron shit, and shit, man, said a bunch of nothing. All right, that be me sometimes. It is what it is, you know? It is. That's why, like, I don't know. It's the thing is like it's just so interesting. It is just so interesting when you see like correspondences. You said I'm a horrible procrastinator. Damn. Yeah, we need to see your moon, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's all I could tell you. That's all I could tell you. Cause if you're a horrible procrastinator, shit. I said, shit. I said, find out you a mutable sign or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Find out you like a moon in procrastinator. Shit, your moon in Sag is the same as the one I learned this from, or moon in Virgos. Yeah, I mean, shit, moon in Virgo. You may that'd be interesting. If I had to guess your moon, I'ma say moon in Virgo. You and I might have the same moon, actually, if I had a guess. Because the reason I'm gonna guess your moon's in Virgo, like, don't actually tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't look into it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Save it for next time. Let's make it fun. Let's make it fun. But I could be wrong. I'm being a little too cocky. I can't guess it. I can't guess it. Let me take the moon in Virgo back. It's just because the way you like structure your text out, it's like you know a certain way to talk. But then again, maybe that's just the way I'm looking at it because I'm a moon in Virgo. But I don't know. If I had to guess, your moon's in immutable. I'm not gonna say it's a moon in Sag, even if you are, because the reason I say moon in Sag is not because of the other Aries that I'm using as a reference to this because both of you are in Aries. So, I call bullshit. I'm a horrible procrastinator. Don't worry, I will tell you. You've been told you're too much or too odd for so long that you believe it, but I'm adamantly disagreeing so you understand that. Damn. Damn. Yo. No, not at all, yo. No, bro, no, it's not that. It's not that. I just. Damn! Yo! I'm just making sure, like. Position. Protection. Or maybe what I just said there sounds retarded. I don't know. Wow. Damn! We've been on here for 2 hours. That's good stuff. It's 4:30. It's about to be 4:30. Holy shit. And like the way, like, yeah, yo, cause I gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? Cause sometimes I be like, I know that I be like coming across like stupid. Like, come on now. Like, sometimes we all know when we come across stupid when we're trying to figure something out. You know what I'm saying? But, damn, bro. Yo. Damn. I'm gonna take a guess and say, Texas. Is it Texas that's an hour behind Florida? And then I don't know about the northern states. I don't know, like, I'm from Montana originally, but I don't know if I don't know if it's over there, if it's even the same time as Cali or whatever. Wow. Wow. From Georgia, live in Alabama. Damn. Shout you out. Which state you lived in more? I know it kind of gets a little personal and stuff like that on the internet. I don't think that's too personal of a question, but I always like you know, speaking about stuff like that too, aside from this, because I've been three three states, Montana, then Texas, then Florida. Things, yeah, this is a interesting shift though, because it was just like 2 days ago where I was just down. It's just, yeah, yeah, you're gonna have to give me grace, yo, because I have too many fluctuations, yo. I'm telling you, and it be by on some default shit, on some reaction stuff, um, intertwining both worlds, and then just yeah, and then talk about talk about tech stuff, impact and all that, and reaction, but I kid you not, Leah. You just took my mind away from all of that. You almost made me damn near forget. And that felt good. I like your mind. I moved to Alabama in 2017, lived in the city of Atlanta my entire life. Nice, Atlanta. Okay. Atlanta. I've passed through Alabama. Yeah, I've been in like a portion of Georgia. But I never. I think yeah. I lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. And also, obviously, it was off. Just me being stupid and shit. I was always saying some stupid shit like, man, Alabama would be the last state. I kid you not. Like I don't know, because I saw some stupid video about Alabama, but yeah, I get it now. Yeah, you're right. This is a good atmosphere. This I cannot believe it. No way. That was wild. Good wild. Like I was like, damn. Yo, I rock with you heavy. I just wanted to say that. I rock with you heavy. I rock with you heavy. I know. Let me chill. But damn, I'm just saying. I know. Because there's no such thing as this. This is the longest live I've even made. Oh, you just got on out of here. But yeah, yo, but you know what I'm saying? That was what's up. Shout out to Leah. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's good stuff, yo. Wow. That was cool. I needed that. Actually kinda like I don't know, made me feel like I said something smart. I don't know. But yeah, okay. Yo, okay, nah, it's never mind. It's the thing trolling. I thought you dipped, which was like it's okay. I was like, okay, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Cause it'd be like that. It's never been this consistent with an actual interaction where a third party person just a viewer could watch this and be like, dang, we can get something out of this. It's true, everything you hear about. Yeah, yo, I saw some. I'm not even gonna go into detail. I'm not gonna do that to you, but saw some stupid video. Then again, it was in a. But I don't like words like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a little off topic and stuff like that, but well, I don't even need to speak that. I gotta stop doing that because it's just you and me. So I ain't gotta be over here like speaking like I'm speaking to anybody. It's just you and me. You know what I'm saying? So this is more real than that anyway. Screw it. But yeah, I was just gonna talk about this interaction at a 7-Eleven that downtown because I'm currently in Tampa. Um, where she just I was just questioning why are you saying that like and it was all over some dumb shit. It was just weird. It's irrelevant anyway. Who gives a damn? Yeah, I know you don't care about that shit, but it was just like yeah, yo, it's just like what the fuck. Shout you out, yo, because in all honesty, I could just tell that you're a cool person. Because 99% of the time, there's no such thing as this. There's no such thing as like me saying a bunch of nothing, but you still like rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I could tell that it's like yo, that's what's up. Yeah, yo, you got a cool like spirit. Aries, dang. Shout out to Aries, yo. Hey, you know what I'm saying? There's proof of me saying it ever since you know what I'm saying? Um, you know what I'm saying? Learned this stuff. 2020, 2019 was when you know what I'm saying? But those were always my top three. Okay, those were always my top three. All right, it was always Aries. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I got the reasons too. I try to tell you like it's. I know. Aries number one. All right. Number two was Gemini. Number three was Scorpio. Those were the top three. Those were the top three. I'm telling you. And then we give a round of applause, and a standing ovation for number four, if we had to mention it, coming in at Cancer. Okay, so those are the top three, though. Those are the top three. And then we give a if we needed a top four, it's Cancer. I know it's stupid because there's really no such thing as like a favorite zodiac, but I'm telling you, just because of my experiences and just my lineup. Now, it's gonna just be cool. Like, I don't know. I just like just knowing about, learning about this stuff. Not like just um not learning about this part, because obviously we've comprehended it. But I mean, and there's probably still, not probably, there's other a bunch of routes that I know that I gotta learn and stuff like that. That I guarantee that you, even with the thing you showed me earlier, that I didn't even, that I'm gonna take a look at, you know. But my bad. I'm over here stuttering and shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot. Damn, yo. That's what's up. That is what's up, yo. I really, be honest with you, I don't even be talking this. Lately, I didn't. Lately, I shit. I don't talk. No one really. At work, I do. Don't get me wrong, yo. I be a people person. I'd be talking out the ass sometimes, yo. Like, let's not get it messed up. Like, I'm a people person, but like, I can't. How do I put it? I can't put myself in a position where I already know, like, something is gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? And now is that awkward shit where you already like, oh, I don't even want to break it down. I don't even want to. Just know you'd never go through that. You know what I'm saying? If there was ever a time, even if it were 12 years ago, where you actually had to leave the restaurant and you actually ran out. If you get what I'm saying, I know it sounds messed up. It sounds messed up, but where it reaches a point like that, yeah, that's some like. I got an example. To be honest with you, it was. I don't want to say. I can though. I can say this person's sun and moon. This, because they don't understand it. So there was an experience with a Scorpio. My fault. I'm over here disregarding everything you're saying. It's all true. Everything you hear about Alabama is true. Okay, yeah, yeah. My fault. I thought another one popped up. Yeah, yeah, but I'm not gonna ask you specifically where, because you already know how internet with people. But you know what I'm saying. But yeah, yo, it's just. See, even though I could have just said Florida, but I said Tampa, so I kind of boxed my. But I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I already know. Like, I don't be thinking. I don't get on the internet and even think at all like I got some like celebrity energy or something. I just know that I don't have broke dude energy. That's where I be getting like upset, just with personal things, you know. Um, that's, you know what I'm saying, and just, you know, because over time, you know, that's why I like. And honestly, I'm so sorry. I'm just rambling, yo. There's just so much, because I know that it's just the space. What the hell? I don't know how. It's just so rare. That's so rare. Because I can tell you're just a very um I'm not over here like trying to you know what I'm saying, like gas you up and stuff like that, but I'm keeping it a buck. Like, it's just, you're just, I promise, like, I'm not just doing that on purpose. But yo, yeah, you're intelligent, yo. I'm for real, yo. I'm for real. I'm for real. Wow. I completely see where you're coming from, and I promise I'm not just saying that because you said that. And you may sound like I'm being a hypocrite, but I promise, no. Like, I knew, like, this ain't gonna come out the right way. Like, about the not subscribe, about why you don't subscribe to the horoscope thing. Yeah, yeah, because it's just so deep. Like, that's why I don't say that. Is, it's really, that's why that's why it was like it's awkward between and then it built up to something unnecessary and shit like that where like because I'm gonna be honest, like I don't know how long you've actually been on my YouTube, but there's some lives where like yeah it was toxic because it get a little cringy because I feel like damn I'd be a load of cringe where there's lives where I'd be like acting a fool and shit, you know what I'm saying? Or you probably seen me being like now, honestly, now you wouldn't even hear me saying this if it wasn't for the projection that I get. Now it's irrelevant. See, there's certain things I don't want to say to be like negative, but it's the stupid projection shit that you even see on other things that's trying to like convince you that like you were trying to do that or something. But that's why I wouldn't say that person's name, but I'd feel guilty not doing it, but then I wouldn't do it because it's just deep. It's just deep. It's just too deep. But just speaking to you and us being in that space really just put me in a space where it's like I could actually not, and it's not like I was scared, but just like be able to make it work. Where it's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You're like you help me with how to go about another interaction with another Aries, basically. Not that I would go out and do that because at this point, because you know, it's just there's too many trolls. You know what I'm saying? So, and this person like would probably just be like, man, fuck you or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but you know, I don't know. Nah. I think like nah, because the energy change. It'd be cool. It'd be cool. It'd be, especially considering like I've said like yeah, this is some bring things together type stuff. Like it's all good. You feel I'm not like gonna be negative anymore, yo. This was I needed this. I'm telling you. Golly. No, homie was feeling trapped. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, shit, yo. Homie feeling trapped. You know what I'm saying? Shout you out. Golly. I'm not even just saying. I know. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Oh my gosh. I can't even look at the camera sometimes, yo. I mean, for real. I mean, for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know. I value this so much more than a this is crazy. It feels like you were in front of me though. Like you're right in front of me. Alabama. Alabama. That's why like shit's been like crazy too, because it's like you like I don't know. This was great. This was just great. This was good. My bad. I'm just saying a bunch of nothing at this point. Yes. You feel that because it's true, even if you haven't recognized it framed that way before. Damn. And I probably didn't recognize it. I was probably lost and stuff. Yeah. So, but yeah, you're cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making sure not to like push the not that it matters. They don't because I can tell you're cool. So it's not like you know what I'm saying? Because you know how dudes be with like chicks where they're like oh or like. But I just feel like you're like spiritual. Like what? Not trying to say I'm overly that either. Like, but it's just I'm just me. You know what I'm saying? Like even now these like just using that word. I don't know. I know. I'm too much. I know. You gotta give me grace. You gotta give me grace. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But it'll be fun when the moon. You think that the wind told you. Yeah. Yeah, you kept it a buck there. It's easy to think that way until you're presented with the same circumstances. That's the challenge. You have to implement things to get you through that so you don't go backwards. It's easy to think that way until you're presented. Hmm. Yo, what is up with your mind, Leah? Let me chill. I know. Let me chill. I know. I'm stupid, bro. I'm stupid, yo. I'm sorry. I just be stupid. But no, on a real note, yo, what the hell? Not you. Just like, damn. It's just we. I know what you're saying though. You gotta give me grace, right? I say, I know. The Moon and Virgo shit, chill. I say, just chill. And then look goofy with the sad shit. I know, bro. I be goofy as hell, man. You just, I know. I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry. Let me chill. But yeah, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I really, no, I value this for real. This is some quality for real, yo. This is some quality for real. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you. Yeah, right when I get off here, I'll follow you. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you're just cool because it's like I honestly know that we haven't met in person, and this because people be saying things like, "Oh, be careful about meeting people online." I'm gonna literally say this right now. Like this is like a connection type stuff, though. A connection, you know what I'm saying? A connection, like an actual spiritual connection, where it's like an example of whoa, you can see that person's face. You know what I'm saying? People go down too many like specifics when they say connection or someone who's not as like you get what I'm saying. It's irrelevant what I was about to say, but just like I don't know, just thinking other shit that's not as like higher. Like okay, well what if we had to create something? You know what I'm saying? Let's think about the way we create something. And I know me being myself will guilt trip myself and feel like yo, well you know damn well what you know what I'm saying. So sometimes like I would I was about to tell you like how that's going hard on yourself, but it's not. It's me really internally just being ashamed of that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky. It ain't, but it's like damn. Sometimes it is. That's why you're right about that whole Yep, you're right. That is the word I'm looking for. And why you were right about the whole doing the same thing over again shit. I think that's what you said. It's easy to think that way until you're. It's easy to think that way until you're presented with the same circumstances. That's the challenge. You have to implement things to get you through that you so you don't go backwards. Right, because you could go backwards. And that's what I mean is like that's why sometimes I just be shaking my head at myself and shit like that. But then the justifications I use is is the justification because I'm like, well, why am I in a position justifying something as if someone knows something? I know we're getting caught off a bit that they shouldn't know or something. I don't know. Like, why am I thinking that? Damn, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a space thing. So you, damn, yo, wow, wow, damn. I promise. I mean this. Like, I really mean this. Like, your actual spirit, I rock with you. Like, I like you. You know what I'm saying? I like your spirit. I like your company. I do. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because it be spiritual stuff. So, damn. Yeah, you super cool, yo. That's what's up. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for this. You know what I'm saying? So, this was much needed. You know what I'm saying? Much needed. You know what I'm saying? I needed something different. I am. I'm honestly in shock. Especially, I'm gonna say it when you said the Don't worry. I will tell you, you've been told you're too much or too odd for so long that you believe it, but I'm damn. Damn. Wow. Yo, that's what's up. Damn, that just makes me like, I don't know, makes you motivated, like damn. Hmm. Wow, yo. This was much needed. Wow. You don't understand, yo. Like I know someone else watches right now is gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. All that matters is just like, yo, this is a yo. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Wow. Wow. You said that's how everyone meets these days. Right. Right. They already like, yeah. Nah, it's all good. I'm totally cool with us kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff. Real stuff for real, yo. Real stuff for real. I feel like I know for a fact that we're just because it's like, damn, I'm still over here motor mouthing. I could have left it on saying, but it's just like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm over here so motor mouthing. Because it's a space thing. I'm trying to tell you. You already know. You already know. All right. I know. My bad. Let me chill. Damn. So that's different. You really brought out just the me. You took out the whole like purpose intention thing out of this. But I'm glad you did though, because it's like this is much more needed. So that way, I'm not. I mean, I don't even be thinking like this. But just even if you had a reason to think about like the way someone else would just view this interaction in general. It really, damn, yes. No, I'm grateful for this because yo, that's tough. It's hard, especially like that. Damn. Oh, yo, my phone gonna die. You know what I'm saying? It's on 5%. Okay. Yeah, Leah, yo, thank you so much, yo. You know what I'm saying? You already know I'd still be on here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I guess my phone about to die, so I have to get it charged and stuff like that. But dang, yeah, I'm gonna add you on IG and all that. I understand. Yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely. Just yeah, definitely see where you're coming from. Yo, shout you out though. You know what I'm saying? Ah, golly. I know it's like there's so much more. I just want to like keep talking, but I understand we're on a platform because you like it just feels like this is real life. I was about to be over here, so yeah. So what you got going on today? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You headed to work, or you know what I'm saying? But it's like oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it'd be awkward. It'd be awkward. I know, I know. It's like yeah, I know, I know. It'd be awkward, yeah. Um, I just think it's absolutely insane that it's been so long and nobody has else. Wow, wow. I picked that one up. Did you sense me pick that up? Maybe I'm wrong. I think I did though. Thanks for joining though, Leah. You know what I'm saying? Real stuff, yo. You're super cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, we'll have each other on you know what I'm saying? Have a great day too. That was super cool. That was super cool. You know what I'm saying? I was super grateful for that. So And then I guess I'll do what I'm gonna do today. Right. I know. I know. I know. I know. Still stirring. I know. I know. I'm over here like acting as if like I'm waiting for you to turn it off and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep it real with you. I'll keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. I know anyone else watching this is gonna be like, bruh, what is up with this dude? You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, it is what it is, alright? It is what it is. Let me not say nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know. Let me chill. Let me chill. Chill. All right, chill. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. Let me calm down. All right. But but yeah. No, you're right, yo. You already know. You already know. Damn, this was nice. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. That's cool. That's super cool. It's just, I know, yo. It's been, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It's been a minute since I smiled. Right, I know. It's on 1%. Okay, I'll catch you later, Leah. Okay, I'll catch you later. You take care.